So you can kind of see right now how Nav is trying to position themselves in the industry by offering you not one, but two different ways to add positive trade lines to your business credit profile. I told you guys normally when we're trying to do that, a lot of us run to Uline, Granger, right? Now Nav is going to be doing this all into one ecosystem. Guys, peace. Welcome back to another episode. Guys, I want to give you another update. Nav.com basically just acquired Tillful. They had their business credit builder product. They had their secured card to basically help you build your business credit profile. And I told you guys that Nav.com basically absorbed them, right? So I had a question added to my YouTube page. He said that he signed up for the $50 credit builder plan. Now, mind you, he's talking about Tillful. He signed up for the $50 credit builder plan back in June, and it was showing as a credit builder in his account up until a few days ago. Now it seems like Tillful disabled their credit builder plan. So now this is going to be just another quick update for everyone who's already a Tillful member. In the coming weeks, there's going to be more information that's going to be coming along. But right now, if you are a Tillful member, you're going to be migrated over to Nav. Previously, Tillful had a secured card that you can register with your business entity, and that will start to report to the business credit bureaus. This was an incredibly useful product, but as you can see, now again, this is on Tillful's website. As you can see on the page, it says the same business credit building features you love, now powered by Nav. And if you look at the image, it's showing Nav's icon, Nav's logo, Nav's color scheme, right? If you remember, Nav used to have like that white and blue color scheme, and then they transferred over to this burgundy purplish, right? Because they're rebranding now, right? So I just wanted to show you guys that everything right now on the Tillful site is basically pointing over to Nav. So if you guys want to take advantage of the products that's going to help you build your business credit profile, Nav.com is where you need to go. So now let's look at the rebrand and what's going to be included in this new Nav rebrand, right? So this is going to be Nav Prime. So the new rebrand is called Nav Prime, right? Let's see what's going to be included in this Nav Prime product, right? So the first thing that you see, and this is why I put time sensitive in the subject of this video, if you guys want early access to the Nav Prime card, you can see here, notice that it says waitlist only. On the 11th, I believe they're going to shut off the registration for the waitlist. Make sure you sign up basically within the next 48 hours. This is essentially going to be the second trade line that's going to be reported to the business credit bureaus. Guys, remember, if you signed up for the old school Nav boost, that business boost, you're going to get a primary trade line added on to your business credit bureaus, right? That was trade line number 1. Inside of this new Nav Prime ecosystem, you're still going to get that. You're still going to get all the benefits that we had before with that Nav Business Boost, but they're basically adding on to it. They're adding more value to their monthly plan. So that means you're going to get now a second trade line that's going to be reporting every single month to the business credit bureaus. What is that second trade line going to be? It's going to be now this Prime card. Nav is going to be offering you a charge card without a hard inquiry. There's not going to be a credit check for that. It's essentially a fintech product, meaning the spending limit that they're going to give you is going to correlate to basically the cash flow that you have in your business account right now, right? So if you guys are cash flowing, expect a higher credit limit. If your entity is not really cash flowing like that, expect to get a lower credit limit. That's how pretty much all these fintech companies work, right? They want to see that cash flow. And now the second trade line that Nav is going to be reporting on your behalf to the credit bureaus, the business credit bureaus, is now going to be this Prime card. Now, again, guys, this is waitlist only. You guys have basically 48 hours to register for the waitlist. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait until later on in the fall when they do their full launch. So that's pretty much the gist on that. What else are you going to get? Let's scroll down. So you're going to get access and see your DNB Paydex score, your Experian Intelliscore, as well as the SBSS score. Now, I want to go ahead. Oh, before I even go there, you see your personal credit. They're going to give you the Vantage 3.0. At this point, we should know the difference between Vantage and FICO. If you're looking for more specific detail on your personal credit scores, I always recommend you guys look for myfico.com. There really is no better one source for your personal scores, but on your business, Nav is going to be where it's at. And now if I scroll down a little bit more, you see now that they have the Nav business checking. Again, this is going to be an opportunity for you guys to open this account with no credit check, no hard inquiry, no minimum deposit. You can go ahead and create your business checking account for your business entity through Nav. So you can kind of see right now how Nav is trying to position themselves in the industry by offering you not one, but two different ways to add positive trade lines to your business credit profile. I told you guys normally when we're trying to do that, a lot of us run to Uline, Granger, right? Now Nav is going to be doing this all into one ecosystem. We're going to get access to see what our credit scores are on the business side as well as the personal side. And now we have the ability to open up our business checking account through Nav as well. So again, you can kind of see the direction how Nav is trying to position themselves to be like the major player when it comes to business insights, business trade lines, increasing business credit profile scores. But now you can see they're trying to take a huge step forward in dominating this niche, right? Let me scroll down just a little bit more because I want to touch on this just a little bit more. The SBSS score. Now, some of you guys are not familiar with the SBSS score. If you guys ever tried to apply for example, an SBA loan, you may have heard of the SBSS score because that is the FICO score that is used when you're trying to get some of these SBA funding. But you got to understand now, more and more banks are now adopting the SBSS score. Now, in a nutshell, the SBSS score is basically a combination or like a merge between your personal credit profile and your business credit profile. And they got their algorithm and they essentially put it together to create an SBSS score. So some of you guys have a good business credit profile, but your personal credit profile is not good. It's not where it needs to be. That means you're not going to have a strong enough SBSS score in order to get certain type of business funding. Again, I'm not going to make this the topic of this video. I want to do a separate video where all I'm doing is talking about the SBSS score. But this is just another reminder for you guys. If you're trying to get business funding in this space, you're going to have your personal credit profile. It has to be on point. I'm going to show you guys over the coming weeks. What do I really mean when I say you need to have your personal credit profile on point and you need to have your business credit profile on point? Some of you guys, if you've been on the phone with me, I've given you guys a checklist to pay attention to. Talk about how to set up your business entity, your SIC code, making sure that your website is in compliance. There's literally a checklist of things that you may not be aware of. So matter of fact, let me take a step back and give you an example. If you try to apply for, let's say, Chase Sapphire Preferred, you try to apply, you get denied. What do you normally get in the mail, right? In about 7 to 10 days. You normally get a denial letter that says, due to your utilization, due to too many inquiries, due to whatever, unfortunately, we cannot extend to you this credit card product, blase, 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 right? The reason why we're able to get these type of letters and to get these type of insight is because we're protected under FCRA. FCRA is basically forcing these financial institutions to basically be more transparent. When we're getting denied, why are we getting denied? On the business side, FCRA is not really protecting you like that. Because remember, FCRA is more so for the personal credit profile, the consumer credit profile. On the business side, it's still a little bit like the Wild Wild West. If you guys are getting denied on the business side, the banks don't have to provide you all of that transparency, right? So one of the reasons why a lot of you guys are getting frustrated when you're trying to get business loans or business funding is that SBSS score. It's not strong enough, as well as many other things. Like I said, your website, the NAICS code that you signed up with, the industry niche, your website, your business telephone number, all these things that we typically talk about as far as compliance that underwriters and banks look for. There's also an SBSS score that plays a part in that game as well. So I know people always talk about, again, let me scroll up, you know about the DNB Paydex score. We know about the big three on the personal as well as the business side. But again, guys, if we're really serious about making sure our personal and credit profiles both are as strong as they possibly can be, we're going to have to factor in the SBSS score. And through Nav, and I believe it's an additional $10 a month, through Nav, you're going to be able to see what your SBSS score is, right? So that is it, guys. I want to make this video as short as possible. So if you guys are interested in getting this Nav Prime card, make sure you sign up in the comments. I'm going to put it in the description of this video, and I'm going to pin it to the top of the comments. Make sure if you are interested that you sign up. I'm going to continually give you guys more updates, because as more information comes out, as they continue to do their migration over from Tillful over to Nav, I'm sure there's going to be more information that comes out. Stay tuned, and I'm going to continue to give you guys more content. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right. Peace.